Tired of getting absolutely destroyed? Don't worry. In this video, we've got you covered with essential combat tips and a bunch more tips and tricks you probably don't know. In Zenless Zone 0, there is a hidden mechanic where you can get 2-time Daze Combo. Here's the basic concept. When enemies attack, a gold flash appears, signaling you to perform a perfect dodge followed by an attack or a parry. Interestingly, the game allows you to do both from the same enemy attack. This is achieved by pressing the dodge, spacebar, and attack keys almost simultaneously, within the same frame. You can also do the same on a controller, which some players find easier. Why is this important? This technique is particularly valuable in endgame modes like Hollow Zero or Shiyu defense, as it builds up more daze and inflicts more damage. This technique isn't limited to parry attacks. You can also combine a perfect dodge with an evasive parry with ranged characters like Grace. If you want to change to your previous character without having to press space twice, press C. This also applies when parrying, and this key can be changed in the settings. For example, if your team order is Ellen, Nicole, Sukaku, and Ellen is on the field, pressing C will switch to Sukaku for a parry. Swapping previously works well if you have your third member as a support with low damage. Therefore, changing it only for DPS and sub-DPS can lead to more damage. During a chain attack, you might accidentally press E and Q, which trigger what character is going to perform the attack first. You can change these keybinds to avoid accidental clicks. Did you know you can check upcoming character material in Character Trial? For example, during Ju Wen's story, you have the opportunity to use her trial version. Additionally, you can check what materials the upcoming characters will need by pressing the select button and choosing the character. This allows you to gather the necessary materials in advance, so you're fully prepared for their release. Since you can only rest once per day, one way to fast forward time is by participating in combat. You can enter levels called Testing with Your Life Actually on the Line, using Billy or Nicole, and clearing them only takes about 5 seconds. Sometimes you'll encounter character trust events when walking on the map. Usually, you must choose the correct option to avoid decreasing trust. If you pick the wrong choice, you can immediately close the game using Alt plus F4. This restarts the dialogue, allowing you to choose correctly. This is especially useful for taming Inky, who is particularly hard to tame. We also have a video for that, so check it out. Soldier 11 has a technique that some players might not know how to use. She has a basic attack passive that, if timed correctly, lets you get the infinite fire damage. There are 2 methods you can use. To achieve Soldier 11's perfect combo, you'll need to listen to the basic attack audio for each attack. The first BA sound is a sword hitting metal. The second BA is a sharp wind. And the last BA is a whip. When you hear these sound effects, press the attack button. It might take a few tries, but once you get it, it's a lot easier. The second method is similar to the first one, but you'll need to wait for each basic attack animation to end before proceeding to the next one. Most of you probably have been playing Ellen all wrong. Here's a tips that you might missed out. First, you can significantly reduce the time needed for her hold basic attack by initiating it with a quick assist from support characters like Sukaku or Nicole. Another way to shorten her hold basic attack is by entering her special dash via dodge. Instead of the normal basic attack you use with other characters for dodge counter, you should almost always use hold sprint, then hold basic attack. This allows you to accumulate her stack much faster. Next, Ellen's X special attack provides invincibility frames. Use a second EX special after the tail swipe for a powerful Shark Nami move. This second part requires the same amount of energy, about 40 energy, so ensure you have at least 80 energy to perform the combo. Additionally, Ellen's sprint state can deflect projectiles, which is very useful against ranged enemies. She can also deflect incoming bullets using her hold basic attack. Tired of Thanatos teleporting? He's actually quite manageable once you get the hang of it. The trick is, when he do the 3 times teleport attack, you can stagger him on the first or second attack without having to parry the third attack like what usually do. If you manage to corner Farbauti, you can use this trick. Not only is it satisfying, but it also has practical benefits, such as increasing enemies' days. Here's how to identify if you've landed an S rank in your 10 roll before the TV screens reveal it or the rap music kicks in. Comparing the two side by side, you'll see the distinct glow and rapid spin on the S rank pull. If you prefer not to skip the animation, you can speed up the pull by holding down the left mouse button. Scratch card on Howl newspaper isn't random. On days 3, 8, 15, 20, and 27 of logging in, you are guaranteed a random reward of 20, 40, 60, or 100 polychromes. For more detail, you can watch this video. When you reach Trust Rank 4 with a character, they can become a promoter. Each promoter provides unique rewards. The Coffee Cafe buff rewards are not random. Each day, you will have different options to choose from, allowing you to plan your strategy accordingly. In Shiyu Defense, when you reach the second half of a stage, you can click the Restart Operation button to retry that half immediately without having to replay the first half. Typically, if you die during the second half, you would need to redo the entire stage. This feature can save you time and effort, making your runs more efficient. When you encounter a level that features lasers or rotating turbines, use these hazards to your advantage. By pushing enemies into these deadly traps, they will be eliminated instantly.